What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 23 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang, whole lot of gang-ish. Can't cuss in the first 30 seconds. You dig? Anyways, what up, my dog Turner?
What's poppin', Brody?
Chilling. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We was just kicking it all night, you know what I'm saying, at work, and then went and chilled for a few hours at our respective residences. And now we're here. At it. And now we back at it. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Eric?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday?
Wednesday. 21st.
Okay, yeah.
Yesterday was 420.
That's right.
That's
How you forget that, sir?
Bro, like I'm totally lost. What's going on? I don't know where we're at.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, I don't know how you forgot that. You was really high yesterday, sir. You was really high.
Hell yeah.
You was with everybody else. You was on that level.
Oh, yeah. So you still worked and everything too, huh? You was still doing studio sessions and stuff?
All day, all night.
Yeah. They was just a regular day for you too. Like it was us.
Working.
For sure.
Yeah. I didn't do nothing special. You didn't do anything special, did you?
Nah, like,
I mean, you went to work.
I told y'all how I feel about 420. Like, I'm not gonna talk shit about it and knock it, but I don't really celebrate it.
Did you guys know that yesterday was the 50th anniversary of 420?
50 of them?
Nah,
Yeah, it's the 50th. It was. I didn't
big
realize that either until I was reading some articles this morning.
Yeah.
That it was. And you know what? Let me take that back. I probably did notice it, but it didn't like register in my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I didn't see anything about
this
that.
420 probably should have been a little bit more of a big deal.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, I was just thinking. I was like,
than it was.
Maybe that's why they had that versus yesterday.
Very possible.
It depends on like where. I guess it wasn't a big deal in California.
I mean, I don't feel like it was that much of a big deal anywhere. Like, I mean, it was just a typical 420. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
like out here, it was like a.
Yeah, it was a typical 420. I feel like there was your respective, events and,
For sure.
little get-togethers. People did their thing, but like I don't feel like people did anything more than what they would
like
have
that
done.
extra.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like the events were any bigger or you know what I'm saying?
It was just a lot less going on. Like,
well, and again, pandemic shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And it was more than last year though.
For sure, because last year we was sitting in the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because it happened.
We was
like,
on lockdown last year.
Around that time.
Yeah, we was on lockdown.
Yeah.
We was like right in the middle. We was right in the middle of one actually.
It was a
like
month
when they
in.
actually did like the actual like, all right, everything's shut down.
Yep.
We was worried about essentials and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Bullshit. But anyways, man, let's jump into the motherfucking dad jokes. Dad joke time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What you got?
Are you ready for this shit?
Yes, sir.
Eric got
All right,
one.
I got you.
I got a couple.
Does anyone need an arc? I know a guy. Noah's Ark. Yeah. Look, Devontae's like, shut up.
That's funny.
I didn't get
I
it
like
till-
that.
Like that's one of the ones that went over my head because
That's a good one. Okay, what stays on the corner and travels all around the world?
I don't know.
A stamp.
Hey, okay, fair enough. You know what? I can't even be mad at that. That was like a smart dad joke.
So that's why I did it. I was like, I like that one.
Yeah, that was like a
Yeah,
smart
I like
dad
that
joke.
one.
I fucks with
Yeah,
that. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. All right. Well, since it's snowy, I got a snow joke for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
I don't know.
Anyone? No?
Nope.
Frostbite.
I like that one. That's good. That's real good.
You see Devontae's face when I said that shit?
y'all always say some shit that should be got. Like
That's the best ones. I look for the most
Oh, yeah,
obvious
the
fucking
obvious
ones.
ones.
Like, if it ain't just like a wordplay situation, it's got to
Exactly.
be just obvious as fuck. Because then it's the best. I
Those
like
are
to
the
see the
best.
faces that y'all make.
What's the difference between women's spaghetti and men's spaghetti?
It's gonna be something fucking stupid. All right, go for it.
The meatballs.
The meat, and I was gonna say the meatballs too, or some sausage. Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be something stupid, but I don't want to say something that like even dumber. Like, all right. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team?
Why?
Because she kept running from the ball.
Oh, bro.
The whole premise of the movie is her running away.
obvious, but not obvious.
I almost walked out.
You don't got another? Oh,
Yeah,
come on, I got you,
that
bro.
too.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. All right, I got you. All right, let's see if you know this
heavy
one.
today. Okay.
How does Moses make his tea?
He brews it.
He brews it. Oh, my dog was on it today. All right, let's move the fuck on. He was on that shit today. He was on it. All right, man. Yo, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Obviously, yesterday we had the whole situation with Derek Siobhan getting, the guilty verdict.
So what was he found guilty on exactly? What were his charges?
It was, I want to say it was assault, I believe, but it wasn't like aggravated assault.
And
I could be completely wrong.
I seen
I'm
manslaughter.
not 100% sure. Yeah, there was
second degree murder.
But I don't think any of that stuff was like stuff that stuck.
No. Well, I saw some article and it said that he was guilty on 3 charges, and one of them was attempted or second degree murder and manslaughter, and I don't remember what the other one was.
Okay.
Second degree murder.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, I was wondering that shit.
It's
How you
bullshit,
get
bro.
both of those charges?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I really don't really care to talk about this a whole long. I just really wanted to, we just put it out there. That's what happened yesterday. There's still not, he hasn't been sentenced, right? And here's what it is. He does have the 3 counts, actually. So second degree murder, third degree murder, and second degree manslaughter.
Okay.
That's what he was found guilty of. So he's facing a maximum of 40 years. Do you think he's going to serve any of that 40?
No, not at all.
I'm not 100% convinced.
Is
that
justice really served?
I'm not 100% convinced that he's going to end up serving the whole 40.
No, not at
or
all.
even maybe.
Any of it, I do believe he'll serve.
I think it's going to be less than 5.
Less than 5. I was going to say
less
maybe a
than
dime.
2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be any significant amount of
like I
that.
Like I said yesterday, people are happy because they heard, oh shit, guilty. But like once it really comes down to the nitty gritty, that's when everybody's going right back to being upset. Oh, this is some bullshit. If anything, this is worse than fucking no conviction.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Is
like a slap
justice
in the
really
face.
served?
It's like they doing this on purpose to show, oh, we'll do something because y'all are asking, but we ain't gonna do too much.
Right.
Like, yeah, y'all are tripping, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But even if this is just a little step in the right direction, it's to change. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You can't scuff your face at that or your
I mean?
nose at that. Like I said, I'm not 100% convinced. But I did want to acknowledge that it happened.
for sure.
I think that's something that we should do. Until he's actually like sentenced. I'm gonna hold my whole reaction to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was prepared for him to be let off.
yeah, quit.
I ain't
That's
gonna
what I was
fucking lie.
expecting. Absolutely.
And the fact that he wasn't, it was definitely like, oh, okay, but it definitely didn't. It wasn't enough yet for me to be like, all right, whew, like a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
I need to see what he's sentenced to first, because I definitely, like everybody says, like this looks like a lot of like smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? A lot of smoke and mirrors, and I'm just not 100% convinced that I'm with that shit.
Facts.
So, but anyways, moving the fuck on, because I don't want to talk about that shit anymore. Anyway, right? You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yo, did you see all the companies though that are were helping celebrate 420 this year?
Oh, no.
I mean everything from free vaccinations, obviously, which we saw.
Yeah.
There was companies that were doing
They're
that
taking
to
advantage, man.
yeah, there was companies that was like, teaming up, or not necessarily teaming up. It was dispensaries and cannabis companies that were just basically like, yo, get your vaccination and bring your proof in, and we'll throw you a free gram or whatever. Like,
little
like,
incentives to get your vaccination.
Like they was trying to help incentivize people to do, what they needed to do.
Right.
But it went, even further than that. You know what I'm saying? As we got closer into the situation, we had Ben and Jerry's showing support. You know what I'm saying? They even went as far as to get, banner up their fucking trucks. You know how they have like the little advertisement trucks and shit that are, their delivery trucks. For
sure.
They had some that were posted up that said legalize, and all
yeah.
that shit, and legalize without justice and all that shit, legalization without justice, all that shit. Yeah, it was cool as fuck.
Yeah,
and then they even had like a text line where people could text in basically just the word more, which is, the whole marijuana act and all that shit. And just basically so they can show like proof of all the support of people who were like, we need this.
Dope.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
So that was cool. And they actually partnered up with the ACLU to do all that type with all their advocacy and everything. So, they're definitely doing some dope shit. And then you got Jimmy John's.
Okay.
They did some stuff, you know what I'm
All
saying?
these stoner joints.
Yeah.
love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? They did some. Hotels.com did something.
Dope.
Yeah, they said this one's kind of cool. They said up until 4:20 a.m. on 4/20, people who book hotel reservations through hotels.com can send an email with a confirmation receipt to Munchie Hotels at hotels.com for a chance to win $200 room service credit.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. So they just did like a little giveaway. You know what I'm saying? So if you happen to have been up purchasing your motherfucking hotel at that time, you know, take a little incentive. You know what I mean?
I like it. $200.
This shit in a blunt.
He said, "Game over."
Hell yeah.
You got Nugs. It's a plant food based company. They did something. They did a $420 giveaway to Instagram followers, or on Instagram or whatever. BarkBox, which actually my dog Chief, I order him. He gets bark boxes delivered to the house. And he actually has some of the toys that they did. They did a whole the April theme was weed, period. They had all sorts of weed fucking toys. And Chief I got him the joint. He's got this fucking joint toy.
Like a chew toy?
Yeah,
that's
coming.
Yeah.
He got the big old bong.
Okay,
that's coming as well.
That's fire. Hell yeah.
So and they had a few other things. Yeah.
Dog?
Yeah, chew toys and shit.
Dope as fuck,
yeah,
bro.
it's cool as fuck. I was like, oh yeah, you gotta have it. I was like, I'm a fucking stoner. You're my dog.
Yeah.
It's a kid, no brainer. You gotta have this shit.
Right.
Yeah. So Slim Jim did something. They had some Twitter little posts and everything where they did some giveaways, I believe, as well. Snickers, they showed their support on Twitter. Discovery Plus showed their support. Paramount, Grand Theft Auto, you know what I'm saying? The games were doing games were doing giveaways, weed themed giveaways and packs and stuff that you could buy. So Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, those are just a few games to name, that are big titles. White Castle did a situation as well where they did a 420 Munchies meal is what they called it, and basically it was it doesn't even say on the little article, but it was a whole little thing through Uber Eats that they did. Okay. But it was a whole little meal pack. I'm sure it was probably 4 or 5.
Yeah,
little fucking things for 420. A beer company, the I don't know how to say it, Laguntas or Lagintas Brewing Company or whatever. I don't know how to necessarily say that shit. But anyways,
no idea.
They did a beer that was 420 related and all that shit. Wiz Khalifa obviously showing his support. The list goes fucking on and on. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going. Even the U.S. Department of Agriculture. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
The Colorado Department of Transportation. Hey. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking on and on. You know what I'm saying? The Transportation Security Administration.
That's
the Food and Drug Administration. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Some noise.
It was literally there was just unprecedented amounts of support yesterday for 420.
That's huge.
You see, we went to work. They was like, "Oh, we're gonna deploy 420."
Yeah, they did. They literally, they was like, "It's 420, so we're gonna try to put out 420 scooters today."
We had those motherfuckers in that bitch. We had all 3 of the managers last night in that bitch watching the show.
Oh yeah, watching the show. Shout out to everybody over there at the warehouse.
I walked off on Jacob. I said, "Hey nigga," I said, this shit is lit. If we can show these niggas at the job this show, and they don't give a fuck.
That's
right. Everybody's
fuck,
bro, I just got all our bosses to go watch us smoking blunts on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
All right, word. Lit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
cool.
fire.
That's my time.
That's
you
right.
don't get to tell me what I'm
Exactly.
gonna do on my time.
Nah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They
don't give 2 fucks.
They technically ain't our bosses either.
There you go.
Yeah, they don't lift people because we work for a different company that's contracted.
I wouldn't have told Andrew, hey, my nigga, go.
Watch me smoke this blunt every morning.
Yeah. But we got a little advocacy going on, a little rally that happened out in Pennsylvania as well. They're trying to push for legalization. They're trying to join the party. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's not a whole lot to it, but they do have a lot of support. They had a lot of politicians and big, just leaders from their communities and stuff that came out and spoke and gave their support to the whole idea of legalization and whatnot, and to including their governor and everything. It was a big deal.
Yeah, that's
big deal.
dope.
They're trying to make moves. They're trying to make shit happen.
The East Coast is they're moving.
Yeah, the East Coast, the Midwest, the South, all that shit over there. That's still this.
I already know where you're going.
It still just doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. It doesn't, bro. It just doesn't. And then I was even talking to one of my homies from Texas about this shit. And I was like, man, so like, what do you identify as? Like being a Texan?
South? Is it? Yeah.
And that's what. And he was like, well, I think we're technically the Midwest. I was like, how?
What the fuck? Oh,
I was like, what? That makes no fucking sense. And then I was like, but y'all get to be both. Like you could be the Midwest, I guess, and then you could be the South. He's like, yeah, and that's pretty much how it is. Some people just identify as being from the South, and some identify being from the Midwest. And it's just like, what?
Midwest and Texas? That doesn't make sense.
My point. But when you're looking at their stupid little breakdown of all that, like I'm pretty sure Texas is like in the Midwest technically, like how we look at it. It's so dumb
because Texas is bottom.
Yeah, right. But you know what's so crazy? I want to say, look, I think when you look at the little thing, I think Oklahoma is a part of the South, but Texas is technically a part of like the Northwest. It's so weird, bro.
Yeah,
like I still don't get it. Fuck whoever came up with that shit. Okay, it's stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Look, even one of my homies from Florida.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, are you from the South? He's like, nah, bro, I'm from the East Coast. Like. See, I still don't. It makes no fucking sense.
I'm so confused.
But when you look at the thing,
no.
Texas or Florida is part of the fucking South.
Yeah, bro. Like I look at Florida as the South,
bro. If you're dividing,
but it is fucking the East Coast. You would never hear a fucking Floridian be like, "I'm from the fucking South." No, they'd be like, "I'm from the East Coast, motherfucker. I'm right next to the Atlantic Ocean." The fuck do you mean? I'm as far to the coast as you can be.
Technically, bro. It's accurate because you would be on two of them. Like you're gonna be on east, west, and north, south. You're gonna be on one or the other. Either way, it goes.
Bro, it should still just be Florida and everything touching the Atlantic Ocean should be motherfucking East Coast. Period. You know what I'm saying? We make it simple on the West Coast. When you're like, oh, the West Coast, you're like, oh yeah, California, fucking Oregon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
simple.
Yeah. So I think they define like Oregon and Washington though. They always say the Northwest. They never say East Coast. From the Northwest.
Stupid. Let's move on. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm so done with this shit. Anyways, there was a list. We like our lists around here. All right, we had our top 5 families or cannabis strains or whatever that are basically like have a little history. Mm-hmm. So we got the Hazes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, and it's a cool one. So that one, the Haze lines originated in the 90s in Santa Cruz, California, right? The Haze brothers are the ones that started it, the Haze family of strains, which would include like strains like the Blue Dream, Super Silver Haze, Super Lemon Haze, Jack Herrera, stuff along that lines. Yep. So that's kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Some history.
Yeah. Strawberry Coffee is a part of that. Ghost Train Haze.
Okay.
Green Crack. Those are derivatives. All these are going to be all things that are in that Haze world that derived from the original Haze strain.
Sure.
The next one, you got the Perps. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about that Granddaddy Perp.
Absolutely.
So that's another 70s. It's the Mendo Perps is who led to today's Purple family, right? So that includes Granddaddy Purple, Grape Ape, Cherry Pie, so on, all like that type of shit. Skittles, Forbidden Fruit, those are things that are gonna fall in there. Purple Punch as well. Anything that's like super purple, that's real purple, probably has some sort of one of these genetics in it, or is gonna be derived from some sort of Granddaddy Purple strain. And then you got your OG Kush family. You know what I'm saying? That's actually came out around in the mid 90s.
Yep,
that's the best.
And this is one that doesn't have like no one knows exactly where or who is responsible. It was a mysterious Florida clone, so it's actually derives from Florida. It's kind of cool. Grown though, it was grown in Silver Lake, California, and it took over the world. Yeah, everybody knows about OG Kush. You dig what I'm saying?
Super OG.
Yeah, and you got things like Sour Diesel in there. Yep. You got Gorilla Glue coat.
Compete with today's time.
OG Kush is responsible for things like Sour Diesel, Gorilla Glue. You got the Headband, San Fernando Valley OG, Fire OG, Tahoe OG, Dosey Dos, White Fire OG, things like that. Any sort of super gassy things. That's where that's where you're gonna get the OGs.
Absolutely.
Right. You got the Tangy. That's another one. All those fruity, orangey terps that I like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. I love that shit, bro. So you better stop hating. But you got, like Orange Crush, Orange Cream, Sickle Mimosa, Clementine, Tropicana cookies, which is my favorite. sour tangy, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All things that I like to smoke. And actually, what I'm smoking on right now is some tangy and cream.
I probably wouldn't.
Gang.
Yeah.
Tangy and cream is fire.
That's what you got right now?
Smoking right now.
It just sounds good.
What did you say?
Tangy and cream. That's what I'm smoking on right now.
That was on that list?
No, but I'm sure this is probably in that
it falls
world.
under one of those.
Yeah, yes, that literally has tangy in the name.
Right. Yep.
But I was just about to say, God damn, what the fuck? This nigga just got all the shit on the list.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then the last but not least is going to be, the cookies and cakes. Obviously, cookies and Burner and all that has made a name for himself. And he has definitely set himself apart with all his genetics.
For sure.
So yeah, cookies and cakes is all him. So you got the Girl Scout cookies, which is that originator.
Yep.
Which, turns into sherbets and gelatos and animal mints and wedding cakes.
Was made by that nigga?
Yeah, that was his strain.
That's the original one.
What?
Yeah.
For real? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why Burner's brand is so powerful, bro. Because if you haven't heard of Burner, you've heard of his genetics or cookies in some fashion, right? Like
I didn't know like cookies from like
the Girl Scout cookies.
That original dates was like
cookies,
this shit. I thought maybe he just liked cookie weeds and he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start playing with these.
Nope, that was all him.
He researched and developed it.
And the only reason that his brand it's cookies now is because and they won't even spell out Girl Scout cookies no more. It's just GSC.
Yep.
Because they got had a lawsuit filed against them for the whole name Girl Scout cookies infringement and all that nonsense.
Same thing that happened with the Gorilla Glue too.
Yeah, yep, and then why it was GG4 now.
That's right.
Yeah, because Gorilla Glue did their whole little bullshit lawsuit. But anyways, so that's a little bit of nice little interesting history. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, cool little situation right there. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Bro, I would love to smoke this with this nigga like.
Who, Burner?
Yeah, fuck the weed in your dispensaries. Like, smoke what you got at the crib.
Yeah, hell yeah. What you smoking on?
Yeah.
What
it's so crazy because the shit that he be showing off it definitely is. It's like, bro, you got the best of all of that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I know you're getting those same genetics to all your spots and the people that you need to, so it's in your stores and all that shit, but. Your team is growing it way better than all these little franchises that you're fucking fucking with. Like,
you get some chicken piss straight from his closet. It's not gonna be the
hell no. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because look, and I would probably take back my argument that I have with cookies, where it's like, oh, bro, like the price is just where it fucks me up. Because
smoke that shit.
Right. If I'm smoking his personal stash, I bet you the price would be justified. I'd probably be like, all right, bro.
I know that's going to be some gas.
Yeah, I would drop that shit every time, no problems type shit. Because it would be like, all right, nigga, I know you got that A1. Yeah, that's like that.
The best
what I'm saying? When you talk about diamonds and shit, you got them VVVVs. You know what I'm saying? Like that crazy shit. Like, I'm all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, it's warranted. But like, at this little small dispensaries and like franchise spots that I've been to, whether it was in Cali or here, I was like, bro, I'm gonna go pay cheaper and get the same quality,
right?
Because these motherfuckers that have been growing, like especially here in Colorado, like the grow that they teamed up with, like. We've been smoking. We know what they're capable of.
What it is.
Yeah, we know what they're doing. Like just because you gave them better genetics and gave them a little bit better, situation, don't mean that you fixed everything because you didn't.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
A little Band-Aid.
Sorry, that was fuck that. But anyways, man, let's move on to that mid-pack shit. Mid-pack of the day.
Smoke mids.
I don't smoke mids, but you might.
Eric, you smoking mid?
Hell no.
He said, "Hell no."
I know he ain't smoking.
Who
He's smoking what I'm smoking.
Yep, no mids around here. You can't be fucking smoking mids around here. That's off limits.
Ever insult me?
Anyways, our mid pack today goes to Tammy Lauren because she literally. So she
could get that shit every day,
bro. Yeah, fuck her. She put out a little tweet that was stupid, bro. Like she's a fucking idiot.
Let's hear it.
So basically, the whole situation with Derek Siobhan, people gave their reactions. Her reaction was fucking stupid, and what she wrote is the Foot Locker safe tonight? Question mark.
What the
should
fuck?
Be right? Question mark. Justice, right? Question mark. No need to steal in the name of George Floyd anymore, right?
Oh my God.
Bitch, we should bitch slap you. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't need you to
Get
say
the fuck
anything.
outta here,
You could have
bitch.
just been like,
Yeah.
you know, and we'd have been like, yeah, okay, that's you. We get it, Tommy.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get it. You fucking we
Yo,
understand.
fuck that bitch.
Yeah, but you know what I'm
Straight
saying? But like the fact that you said that you thought that tweet out, like that was a real genuine like feeling, emotion, like you was really concerned. Like
I feel like growing up in school, she probably had like a super crush on this black dude,
and he destroyed her.
Yeah.
Her whole heart.
and then it just was over.
He hit that and quit it. So
broke her
goddamn
heart.
quick.
Yeah.
That nigga left her ass for the best friend.
Yeah. Did you get your heart broken, Tommy, by a black guy?
Because what the fuck? Bro? Something's
Yeah,
wrong
she
with
really
her
feels
ass.
some type of
She
way.
really just be going in, bro. But yeah, so she get that mid-pack shit. We ain't even gonna sit
I
there
also
and talk
think she
too much.
does it like for shock value too. Type
Well,
shit.
yeah, she wants to stay
She wa-
relevant.
exactly,
She's
and
stupid.
she's exactly that's it. That's it.
She be trying to stay relevant. She be wanting the motherfuckers to talk about her and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know,
she's gonna say some
So
wild
she
shit.
says wild shit. And that's probably why
I've
she's
never-
even employed,
I've
bro.
never
Like
heard
she.
her name outside of saying wild shit.
Me either.
But that's so funny. I was just gonna say that. Like, she says so much stupid shit that like that's the only thing that you
what like. We know you like if we knew Snoop Dogg for rapping, like we know you for saying stupid shit.
Exactly.
Like
That's what she's doing.
You get that double time fucking dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You are swag. You are Reggie Pack.
Nah, she don't even get that credit, bro. Straight up, she like
You
sticks
are
and
the
stems.
sticks and
Yeah,
stems
for
that is
real.
left over from the Reggie Pack.
That's right.
The
that
rocks
bitch is
and everything.
backwood guts.
Backwood guts.
There you
go.
Nah, she don't even get to be that, bro. She don't get to be the backwood guts.
She don't even get to be the guts.
Nah, bro.
Bro,
She could
she's-
be like some bullshit guts. Like what's some bullshit guts? What's like them 4 Kings or 4K
4Ks.
fucking you get to be 4K blunts. Guts. You know what I'm saying? You can be the whole blunt because those you throw the whole motherfucking pack in the trash.
Shit.
Unopened.
Okay,
Facts.
The whole unopened pack. Just throw the shit in the trash.
$5 for $1.
Throw the whole pack in the trash.
That must be the worst shit.
Throw the whole
yeah.
pack in the trash. You know what I'm saying? That's what you
The
are.
whole
bitch.
row.
Throw you in the trash. You are trash and garbage.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, they
You know what she is? If you gotta give her a pack, she's that shit. Oh boy, yesterday was talking about he got.
All that crystal shit, whatever. Fucking
that shit
powder
was
shit or whatever.
fucking. No, he was like it was shiny. That shit. I was like, bro, this motherfucker. They put fucking silicone in that shit or something. Like you know what I'm saying? You couldn't.
They
you
spray
wouldn't.
they spray this shit down with the starch. How we used
Yeah.
to do back in the day.
Damn.
Spray this shit with starch,
That motherfucker. Somebody was trying to do that switch and bait on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
trying to
facts.
sell him long clippings.
They was trying to add. They was trying to add weight.
Trying to sell this motherfucker soap and dye instead of the coke. You know what I'm saying?
They-
Crack.
they sold
Or drywall and
They
shit.
sold that nigga at eighth for a quarter price.
That's funny, bro.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, Tommy Lawrence. You
Yeah,
stupid.
get the fuck
I
out
would
of
have
here.
been pissed.
You stupid. You stupid. Anyways,
She tweeted that.
yeah, she tweeted that. She's an idiot. So you already know social media was on that ass.
Facts.
It was on that ass and not in a good way.
That's
in a good
funny
way.
as hell.
Cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to cancel her for real. Like if we could cancel anybody, I know cancel culture to me is just like a bunch of bullshit. Like
For sure.
as
Absolutely.
we've seen, like
Yeah.
motherfuckers can still stay relevant if they really want to.
Oh yeah.
Hence 6ix9ine. However, this motherfucker continues to
Still
keep
around.
doing this shit. Like, damn, run out of money already, motherfucker. Shit, we tired of seeing you, nigga. Or at least take your shit and go to another country. Like, just disappear.
He's got the ego not to do that. shit, bro.
He
So,
does.
it's
Anyways,
stupid.
he's stupid as fuck. But anyways, we was going in on Chuck Schumer yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he made a nice little, you know.
On 420.
Yeah, on 420. He was like, he was waiting.
Yeah.
He
There
knew what he
you
was
go.
doing, I
Yeah,
guess.
Jacob
All right,
talking
Chuck.
shit. He was
I
like,
see you, Chuck.
Come on,
I see you, Chuck. I got you, bro. I
Facts.
see you, Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do a little salute to Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Salute Chuck. But anyways, this motherfucker said on yesterday, on 4/20, 2021, he said he basically just reiterated that his call to legalize marijuana at a federal level should happen before by next year's 4/20.
No shit.
He said we should have
I don't know.
a big chunk of shit out of the way and things, happening to make sure that by next year,
a lot of progression.
Yeah, like either we're fully decriminalized or that the whole situation with marijuana is fully declassified, and you know what I'm saying, like how cannabis or alcohol and tobacco and all is, or at least be moving in the right direction towards that in a big way. You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically just like, yo, like this whole idea that, we've basically just over criminalized marijuana. Like we need to do some real comprehensive fucking work to make sure that like we show that we are, you know what I'm saying?
So
trying
I think
to fix
those
problems.
first two things, decriminalizing them and declassifying them, I think that's a huge step, bro. So if we could get that done by next year, that's a lot of
big
progress.
facts. That's all we need, man. Is we just need motherfuckers to start moving in the right direction.
Facts.
All together.
Absolutely.
Too, right? Like we have a lot of states that are already moving. Like we got 30-something states that are medical now.
Yep.
We got 17 that are recreational. 16 and plus DC, because it's not a real state, right? Like it's not its own.
They don't even have dispos yet.
Yeah. I know I think there is.
There is now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not a real state.
Yeah.
Right? You can't give them that credit. But if they were, they'd be number 17. Or technically they'd be like 8 or 9 or some shit. They was a little while ago.
Right.
But anyways, you're not a real fucking state, so you don't get a number. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you sit there and read articles, sometimes people will give them the credit and be like, oh, there's 17. And then others will be like, no, there's 16 plus DC. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just however you want to look at it. If you feel like DC is motherfucking,
whatever.
that's on you.
I forget it's not a state.
Not judging you. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even realize that we have 51 states now.
I thought there was 52.
Oh, is it? You're right. It is 52. You're right. See, I forgot.
Yeah, because Puerto Rico is the newest one, isn't it?
Yeah, Puerto Rico and what? Cuba are the other ones?
Cuba?
No, not
No,
Cuba.
hell
It's
no.
Puerto Rico. And what's the other one? Fucking.
Alaska. But
it was 50 with it's 51, bro. Because
Are you
Puerto
sure?
Rico is the other one that we just.
I thought Puerto Rico was 52.
But the U.S. owns more land than that, but those ones are the ones considered states because we still got the Virgin Islands. We still got like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we were all over the fucking place. We got bases
everywhere. There's fucking U.S. embassies everywhere.
Mm-hmm. we got our hands in everything. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, that's good shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as we are moving forward and motherfucking Schumer is gonna hold up his end of the bargain, I'm with the shits. And we have other people who are, there's speculation that Joe Biden shouldn't get in the way of this.
Okay.
He's basically like, he doesn't want to support it.
But he's like, go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, I'm going to look the other way.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the other cheek.
Good.
That's
I'm
for
going to
real.
turn the other cheek.
Well, I'll
like,
take that.
cool. If you don't just shut the fuck up and stand out of the way of
That's
everybody
fine.
doing what we need to do, then that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
That
that
was
was
right on, Joe.
as long as you help in that fashion.
Right.
By not putting any more fucking hurdles in our way.
That's it.
That's
Just
all.
don't make it any harder.
You don't need it to be any harder
is.
than it is.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And that's facts.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. If you're getting your ass whooped, though, don't turn the other cheek. Whoop that motherfucker
right.
ass. You
Fight
gotta
back,
fight back.
goddammit.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just let somebody whoop your ass, goddammit.
Hell no.
But yeah, we're gonna end this one off with a fucking article from here or some news from here. Update. We've recently talked about the whole idea or the bills that they were trying to pass with like delivery, moving the cap, removing the cap on dispensaries and smoking facilities and shit like that.
Yep.
And then also with the that was all of it right there. It was those two things. Three things. You know what I'm saying? 4 things. There's like a few things that were mixed together. But anyways, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Quit talking your shit. I know I don't got my fucking robe on. I need to get that shit clean. I was like, damn, I still haven't fucking put that motherfucking. Got 5 people's worth of laundry. All right, I don't want to hear nobody's shit. Got 3 kids.
Coming, goddammit.
Fucking 2 adults. Like, it's a lot. All right, it's coming. But shit. Fuck. Anyways. So it all passed. All right.
Oh, yeah.
It all passed.
Yep.
We're all good to go. Monday, it all like went through. It was an unanimous vote. Like everybody was in full support of that shit. So delivery will be a possibility. You can be a third-party vendor that teams up with,
on that shit,
with
fellas.
cannabis companies and whatnot or dispensaries to make at-home deliveries.
Yep.
Super dope. It should be happening by this summer.
Dope.
Which, shit, it's spring already. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So we talking a lot here in a couple
April's
months.
almost
you dig?
over. That's
Gang.
Consumption lounges.
Yep, and then the cap for on the 220 lounge or dispensaries and lounges and all that shit that's been removed. So now you will be able to obtain new licenses for dispensaries, for smoking lounges, and for you to be able to sell small amounts.
That's right.
So like a gram
or less.
Yeah, like
micro
stuff.
sales.
Yeah, micro sales essentially.
Yep.
At the facility for people to consume. So like if somebody stopped in and like forgot they shit, like damn.
Yep.
Or, you know, whatever, you could, you know, sell them a gram
Got
of
this
this.
$30 gram.
Yeah, it's going to be taxed out the ass. You already know it is. But, yeah, so that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited for that shit. And the cool thing about it is the only way for you, if you want to open up a new delivery service or you want to open up a new store, you have to meet the new state's social equality criteria.
Oh, that's right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, which we had talked about.
Yep.
So either you got to be affected by cannabis, you know, as far as like being convicted yourself,
right,
being somebody who is a relative of someone who was convicted, or, you know, had some sort of issues with it. And then also you have to have lived in a poverty-stricken area, essentially.
Thanks.
And yeah, I think there was like a couple other things, but yeah, for the most part, you gotta have been a broke nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
you got priority.
Yeah. They give priority to broke niggas. Like, let's be real. They trying to change the game for us. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
so
though,
if you do think that you got what it takes and you got a great
opportunity.
idea, man, there's mad opportunities
Hell
to get
yeah.
involved in all sorts of different fashions. You know what I'm saying? From just being a third party, just hey, let me pick it up for you.
That's
you know,
right.
being the Uber Eats of
Yep.
this shit.
Facts.
Or, you know, trying to do the full-fledged dispensary ownership situation too, which I know there's a lot of us, like even including myself, who hope to one day own their own dispensary. So this might be the way for all of us to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah. So that's good shit, man. Yeah, I love you guys. There is no me without you. Shout out to my dog Turner One Take. Make sure y'all have streamed his new album,
Yes, sir.
or EP.
Candyland.
It's EP, right? Or is this an album?
Whatever.
You want to fucking call it. You know what I'm saying? Go
Just
fucking
go listen
stream
to
that
that
shit. It's
shit, yeah.
Candyland on motherfucking all streaming platforms. You dig what I'm saying? You got videos coming too, right?
Yeah, you already.
He's got motherfucking videos
Hell
coming
yeah.
too. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Eric here at the Content Creation
Yes,
Studio
sir.
with Josh and JD as well. Shout out to
Appreciate
them.
you, bro.
Big shout out to everybody over here. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, this shit is not possible. Shout out to my peoples over at Crystal Leaves. You dig what I'm saying? If you go stop in in the early mornings, you could probably catch your boy over there. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. You dig? But if you don't, just make sure you stop in and mention me. You dig? You get a motherfucking discount. That's why you need to motherfucking mention me. And you need to go to shop, shop at Crystal Leaves because it's save you some money. Who don't want to save some money? Taxes are high enough on cannabis.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Save yourself some money. Get you some flour. Get you some high grade brands because they do carry this over there as well. So if you want to check out the syrup that we be talking so highly about, pun intended. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfucker, go get that shit. Get you some Havana extracts if you a concentrate head. I'm not huge on the concentrates, but it's fire. I really enjoy looking and smelling it. And the few times I've tried it, it's definitely good. But, you know, you can take the word of Eric.
Oh,
He's
it's fire.
definitely a big
Yeah.
Havana extracts user.
Absolutely.
And concentrate. God damn, I can't even get my words out. Shit. Okay.
Concentrates.
Concentrates. There you go. Shout out to TAC girls, Buddy Jane. Everybody, goddammit. The shit's down in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Follow everybody, including my peoples here that's on the show every day, getting up early as fuck to do this, because that's what we do.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Episode 24, I believe. Yeah. Another one. It's another one.
Another one.
All right, I love y'all. There's no me without you. Catch y'all later. Peace.